Hi everyone, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. It's free and it'll help me out a lot. So hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to be making a snow globe tumbler with only glitter. No liquid in this cup. We're just using all glitter. So let's jump in and get started. I'm going to be using these glow-in-the-dark glitters from S RESIN. And really quickly, I wanted to show you how I drilled the holes in my cups. This is a different cup than we're going to be using today, but it's still the same. I'm using a screw gun with a drill bit that is size 5/16 of an inch. This is just a Ryobi screw gun from the hardware store. And I'm going down really kind of slowly, making sure that I'm not just speeding my way through it, because you don't want to damage your cup. You just want to kind of go slow. And periodically, you have to pull out, get that acrylic off of your drill bit, and then go back in and keep drilling. And eventually you'll be able to hear when you're getting ready to crack through that wall of acrylic on the bottom of your tumbler. You'll hear it starting to kind of like crack, crack, crack. Not crack, but there's like a specific sound, and you'll hear it. You'll know what it is because it's going to sound different than when you're just drilling straight through the cup. And then once you hear that, you're going to want to put your drill in reverse and slowly pull out of the hole. You don't want to keep drilling forward because you will crack the cup or damage the inner wall of your cup. So you just want to carefully kind of reverse the out, and then you'll have your hole in your cup. You can also do this with a hot fix tool off Amazon. It's basically a tool you use to apply rhinestones with heat. I personally haven't tried it, but I am going to try it soon. I'm going to purchase the hot fix tool pretty soon, so don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss that video. But here's how it's looking once you get the hole drilled in. Perfect, and that's it. You're ready to go. I'm going to add a little vinyl decal to my cup. This is a 32-ounce double-walled acrylic tumbler off Amazon. They come in a 3-pack, and it's around, I want to say, $24 for the 3-pack, so not bad at all. And I'm just taking the backing layer off of my vinyl decal. And the tighter you roll that backing layer, the easier the vinyl is going to come off and stick to that transfer tape. I actually bought this decal off Etsy. You can buy pretty much any vinyl decal you want off Etsy if you don't have a Cricut machine to cut it yourself. Once you have that vinyl decal put on the transfer tape, I like to make a U shape, hit it on the middle of my cup first, and then lay down the left and right sides. I just go over it with my fingers, or you can use a little scraper tool and just kind of go over all the vinyl and then pull up the tape, and you have your vinyl decal. This is permanent vinyl. It's waterproof, weatherproof, all that good stuff, so you don't have to seal it. You want to make sure you're buying permanent vinyl decals when you purchase them off Etsy. So now let's jump in and start filling up the cup. I was going for like a neon rainbow vibe on this cup. So I went in with the pink first, and I just poured some on the bottom of my cup, give my cup a little tap on the side, and sometimes you might kind of have to guide the glitter to where your hole is. Just kind of push it and tap, 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 and it goes right down in the hole. Super easy to do. And then once you're done adding your glitter, I just did this after I added each color. I took my cup, hit it on the side of the cup so the glitter would level out, and I had a nice even kind of layer of each color in my cup. So that way, it wasn't super deep on one side with one color and then not as deep on the other side. I wanted each layer of glitter to kind of sit evenly in the cup. So just take your cup, kind of tilt it on the side and tap it so that way it'll lay evenly in the cup. Now we're going to go in with the orange glitter, and these glitters, you guys, they glow so well in the dark. At the end of the video, I have a clip of the cup all finished when it's glowing in the dark, and it looks really, really cool. So I'll be sure to link these glitters down below along with my coupon code if you guys want to check them out. These little jars are 12 grams each, and this cup is 32 ounces. It's a really big cup, so it took 7 of these little jars to fill the cup up all the way with glitter. And also, too, I think next time I won't do as many colors. I do really like the way that the cup turned out, but these glitters are kind of like a mixology glitter. So they have a combination of like fine, chunky, medium-sized glitter, and you can see that that fine glitter is really sticking to that inner wall of the cup. And I was trying really hard to tap the cup and get that fine glitter to float down, but it just wasn't working. So that made the orange glitter kind of go throughout the entire cup, and that wasn't the complete look I was going for. So if that doesn't bother you, then definitely go ahead and use a bunch of different colors. But if you just use maybe one or two or maybe even three colors that are complementary or similar in color, then you won't have one color kind of going throughout the cup. So really quickly too, I just wanted to show you a way you can clean your silicone mat. You can use a lint roller, and that gets up any glitter. After I had added a few colors to this cup, I was like, oh, I should be working over a sheet of paper so I can save any glitter that falls off. So definitely work over a sheet of paper so you can save any of your glitter that falls off. I just kept adding my colors, really self-explanatory, tapping the cup on the side after I added each color. And when you get towards the bottom, you want to make sure that you're tilting the cup to the side and tapping it so the glitter builds up across from where your hole is. That way, once you get almost, done filling up your cup, the glitter will eventually just start piling up right underneath that hole. But you just want to take your time when you get towards the bottom, really tap it to the side like this so it gets on the side that's across from where your hole is. And then once you have your cup full, just give it a little sand. This is just some 150 grit sandpaper. I'm just sanding it by hand so my UV resin has a little bit of tooth to bond to my cup. And then I'm going to clean it off with some 91% isopropyl alcohol on a paper towel, making sure I clean off all that dust that was made from sanding. Let that 91% isopropyl alcohol dry completely. And then I'm going to take a little piece of tape and I'm just going to cover that hole. And you could also use, they have glue dots now that are made by Gorilla Glue. You could use a little glue dot and cover up that hole, but I didn't have any of those, so I'm just going in with just like a little tiny piece of Scotch tape, making sure that it is pushed down completely. I'm taking my silicone paintbrush, going over that tape, making sure it is stuck down to my cup because you don't want your resin or UV resin to go underneath that tape. After I made sure that the tape was sealed down, we're going to add our UV resin. We're going to be using the Let's Resin UV resin today to seal up the cup. I'm just adding a little bit on the bottom. The bottom of these cups, you don't have a lot of room to work with. That inner wall where you can seal the cup is very, very shallow. So it's best to add a little bit less product than you think you need, and you can always go back in and add a little bit more if you need more, but it's not as easy to take it away if you add too much. So I just added like a 50-cent size piece amount of my UV resin, spreading it out with my little silicone paintbrush, and I'm just making sure that the bottom of that little spot is completely covered with the UV resin, so that way there's no bare spots and it's got a nice coverage throughout the bottom of the cup. And then I'm going to take my little UV lamp. This is a 120 watt UV lamp. You can get this off Amazon. I'll link it down below. And I'm going to cure this for 5 minutes. When I use UV resin, I tend to over cure things just because I don't want it to be under cured. So I did it for 5 minutes and that's it. I like UV resin because there's no mixing required. You just use it straight from the bottle, pop it under your nail lamp, and then it's good to go. Here's how it turned out. I think it turned out really fun. I love all the bright colors. It just makes me happy. And you can see what I was talking about, like the orange, it kind of just got all over into all the colors. It doesn't look terrible, but I think next time I'm just going to use one color. And it's fine if you just use one color, and it's the mixology glitter with the chunky, medium, and fine glitter. Or I'll use, a few colors that are very similar so it won't be as noticeable. Like in the green, you can really see that the orange got down there. So just keep that in mind if you make these. The fine glitter really likes to cling to that inner wall of your tumbler. So using like a all chunky would be best. If you want to use multiple colors, that would work out better because you don't have that super fine glitter in there. And I thought it looked really fun from the inside too. My camera was having a hard time focusing because it's so sparkly in there, but I thought that looked really cool. Just something fun and different. These are so easy to make. I hope you guys give this a try because especially if you have a ton of glitter, these are awesome and easy to make. They make great gifts as well. Here's how it looks glowing in the dark. You can see that these glitters from S RESIN glow really, really awesome. It's just kind of something fun, something different. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you give this product a try, or this project a try. And let me know if you have any questions down in the comments. I'll be sure to link all the materials I used down below in the description box, along with any coupon codes that I have. I have a coupon code for the glitter and the UV resin and my silicone mat that I was working over. Those are great to protect your table when you're working with resin or working on any type of craft project. And I'll also link these cups down below as well. You can get them off Amazon. I will say they're not the best for the filled snow globe tumblers with liquid because they do leak from the rim of the cup if you're filling that inner wall with liquid. So they're kind of a pain if you're doing a liquid snow globe tumbler, but for something like this with all glitter, they're really great and they're affordable, nice big cups too. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you give this a try. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and go check out a few more of my other videos. That would really help me out a lot. Helps out my channel if you watch a few of my videos back to back. I hope you guys are all doing fabulous, and I'll see you soon for another video. Bye, guys.